Amazon Prime is also one of the largest streaming industries in the world. Rather than Netflix, Amazon Prime has less popularity, but still Amazon has a fair share of its customer base. And today we are gonna list out the top 10 best movies you can watch on Amazon Prime. Like and subscribe for more videos from us. Number 10. Manchester by the Sea. In Manchester by the Sea, Casey Affleck's Lee Chandler struggles to transcend the emotional burden of his hometown and all of his memories within it. But it's also a joyful and uplifting experience. As filmmaker Kenneth Lonergan paints an honest, real depiction of what it means to be there for those we care about. This might very well be a great film. I defy anyone to name a single misjudged moment or out-of-key sequence. It's more like paratrooping into a real-life scene filled with actual people than viewing a movie. Number 9. Unbreakable. Following the greatest success of The Sixth Sense, writer and director M. Night Shyamalan reunites Bruce Willis with his Pulp Fiction and Die Hard with the Vengeance, co-star Samuel L. Jackson for this dark action drama. Its superhero components are revealed gradually but thrillingly, culminating in truly surprising grand reveal. Willis is fantastic, delving into his hero unshakable melancholy for layers and textures, while Jackson masterfully creates a character who tells us everything while showing nothing. Number 8. Hellboy. Hellboy is a creative feature, a crazy fun fantasy, and a superhero action film that stars Del Toro's favorite, Ron Perlman, as the eponymous demon infant turned Bureau of the Paranormal Research and Defense investigator, with Guillermo del Toro with a passion of this kind of genre and his ambitious adaptation of the popular Mike Mignola comic Hellboy. Hellboy is a hilarious and passionate pulp adventure that never looks down on its flamboyant genre side, coming to life when Del Toro leans into his gift for warm-hearted family narratives and inventive otherworldly creation calling. Number 7. Aliens. We all know how great this film is. It's one of the best sci-fi films, one of the best action films, a classic James Cameron films, and widely regarded as the best alien film, which is saying a lot considering how wonderful Ridley Scott's original film is. Even though we all know this, I can't help not being blown away by the film's flawless construction and execution every time I watch it. Sigourney Weaver is amazing, confirming her place in movie history as a wiser, more hard-egged, but still painfully human version of Eleni Ripley, who must once again take down H.R. Giger's intimidable Exumfros as the deadly queen of space. Number 6. Knives Out. Rian Johnson has created a name for himself as a film producer from the movies such as The Brick, Looper and The Last Jedi, who reimagines classic genre while honoring and the traits of their respective cinematic staples. Johnson's bring that touch to the old-fashioned murder mystery in his Oscar-nominated ensemble blockbuster Knives Out, staggering a twisted tale of death and inheritance through the perspective of one fragmented, fantastically over-the-top family. Knives Out is amusing and light, but it's also beautifully structured with a great cast giving brilliantly smart performances. Number 5. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Steven Spielberg is a master of bringing amusement to entertainment, and his 1982 family sci-fi adventure E.T. the Extraterrestrial may be the most beloved and emotionally powerful of his entire collection. When an alien space creature crashes in California and befriends a young child called Elliot, the two form unearthly friendship and set out the mission to safely return E.T. to his home planet. Spielberg is truly a master at work here, bringing all of the away emotion and supernatural filmmaking ability that have made him a legend in the industry. Number 4. The Lost City of Z. James Gray is often referred to as a retro director, but The Lost City of Z is the further he's gone back cinema history. This is the story of Persis Fawcett, an undergraduate military soldier who is unable to advance because of his poor choice of relatives, but who catches the attention of the world when he journeys into the Amazon in search of an ancient civilization that may predict the Western world. It spans more than 2 decades of Gray life, and he makes efficient use of the time. Just go ahead and watch, no need to spoilers. Number 3. Coming to America. This is the sequel to the late 1988 Coming to America movie, which is available exclusively on Amazon Prime Video. Nearly the entire original cast returns, led by Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall as Prince Akeem and his right-hand man Semi, in a slim but cheerful and vibrant sequel that returns audience to the kingdom of Zamunda and back to America for a new take on the comedy that sees Akeem unite with his unexpected terror while learning how to be a good father. Number 2. Artificial Intelligence. Stanley Kubrick was working on a futuristic picture about robot children just before his death. He shared some of ideas with fellow filmmaker and friend Steven Spielberg, who eventually took over the project. The outcome is an unusual pairing that nonetheless work. Spielberg uses the Kubrick connection as an excuse to the work in darker tone than normal, while his own ability for profound emotional payoffs lends the film warmth it might otherwise lack. It was dubbed the most frightening nouns and intellectually difficult boy's adventure story of Spielberg's career by one of our critics. Number 1. Fight Club. Fight Club is a 1999 American film directed by David Fincher and starring Brad Pitt, Edward Norton and Helena Bonham Carter. It is based on 1996 novel of the same name by Chuck Palahniuk. Norton plays an unnamed narrator who is disconnected with his white-collar job. He forms a fight club with the soap salesman Tyler Durden and becomes embroiled in a relationship with destitute woman Mala Singer. So as many of you have watched these movies because how great this is. If you believe you know everything there is to know about Fight Club, give it another look, peeling back layers of its cleverness, commentary and irony has no end. With the passage of time and distance, the mockery of machismo and consumerism reveals more of its devilish, grin the world. That's it for today's guys. See you in another video.